Not about that right now. There's a lot of downloads coming through. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all something right now. Y'all need to listen. Listen up. You know, spirits connecting. A lot of star seeds, okay? Y'all need to know right now that you're getting like literal otherworldly information. Spirit wants you to relay the messages, okay, that resonate with whatever situation you're going through. You're seeing an increased number of number synchronicities right now. Like I said the other day, Spirit is telling you to look up these numbers, see what they resonate with in your life. You will start to see things around you that correspond with these numbers, okay? It's going to start making sense. A lot of us have these gifts because right now, as things are changing in our worlds, we are some of the ones at the forefront of bringing these changes forward. And while a lot of people, don't like a lot of things that truth speakers, bring to light, it doesn't make it any less truthful. Illusions have plagued our reality since the beginning of this reality. You understand? From the beginning of time, which is why our ancestors instilled with us angel numbers, right? Time is the one thing, numbers are the one thing that can't be changed. You understand? It's going deeper now into the mysteries, the supposed conspiracy theories, the things that a lot of people have been afraid to tap into. And a lot of things too, no one had access to understand the things they may have wanted to look into in the past. Meaning, since you guys have become more spiritually inclined and you're able to see more, now the things that you once wondered about are going to be made like actual and factual. So yeah, I was like reading something the other day about, the debt, the deficit, and all these things going on, with our finances, with how, what's really going on. And I had channeled before a member of the Treasury months back. I think his name was Hilligus, something like that, something or other. But there was some type of connection today where I woke up and something told me to look up, 9/11. And when I looked up 9/11, it was, like I showed you guys, 212 years. So from when that happened to, whatever, y'all know what it was, okay? I'm outside, I'm a little distracted. But the numbers were warning me way beforehand. So way beforehand of information that was coming, knowledge was coming. So when these epiphanies come, a lot of you guys have been resonating, ruminating on these topics, these matters, and things are about to some of the shit might shock you, okay? But it doesn't, Spirit is telling you you're only receiving these downloads because a lot of you guys are meant to put these things out there, okay? This is truly, the rise of another level of individuals here. And I think a lot of people doubted this transformation. I think a lot of people doubted spirituality. I think a lot of people doubted, spiritual gifts, spiritual powers. I think a lot of people slept on a lot of spiritual beings, and this is why you guys got that head start. This is why confirmation. This is why you guys are so much further ahead than most. This is why a lot of people are now waking up, and you guys have been awake for years now. There's a thing here where those of you guys who have been awake, right? Who have been, I told you, those prophets and prophetesses out here that have been speaking and screaming and yelling and telling and warning and telling and saying and reminding. You guys are now going to be in the position where you're going to get firsthand. Like before something else happens, before the outside world knows something, you're going to be given downloads of information and truths from these individuals, okay? And they're going to let you know what needs to be done. So some of you guys, you're going to be getting into your calling. And your calling is going to be more than just speaking. It's going to be, well, you are the vessel for spirit that these individuals are using, right? And if you're trusting in your gifts and your talents, then you are the only one that can make these changes. A lot of you guys don't realize and understand that you're tapped in and connected to individuals who are judges, congressmen, lawyers, what else? Whatever you can think of. And you are getting firsthand knowledge, insight of things that happened in the past. Why? Because you cannot know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. And a lot of people don't believe you. But how do you know what you know? How do you have these dreams and visions? How do you, prophesy something and it actually comes to pass? This is the working of the Most High and what he's trying to do here. This is how the divine order is meant to be had. There can be no divine order if there isn't transformation into divinity. So you guys, Spirit is saying, now you guys are about to be rewarded, okay? And like I said the other day, your ancestors were saying sorry for all the things that you had to endure, but you were the only one that could spearhead this campaign. Whatever this campaign is, whatever your goal is, whatever your mission is, some of us were literally here to bring justice. How can you bring justice? Some of you guys have had to do it in your own situations. Some of you guys don't have no money for lawyers. Some of you guys don't have no money for private investigators. Some of you guys have nothing to defend yourself, to protect yourself. But you out here still going because you were told something. You have hidden helpers. And I'm going to make you remember over and over again. All right? You cannot think that you were placed here in this reality. Okay? Do the things that you're being called to do to such a great degree and really be out here just like that. You think that's how God works? You think that's how the divine realm works? This is also why it's time to tap more in, because a lot of people are looking at the 3D a lot of people are judging things off of the 3D, and spiritual beings, you need to stay connected right now. All right, we are working alongside our ancestors to bring the changes that they were trying to bring when they were living. All right, a lot of things that are coming through to me are involved with things like government, right? Involved with things like, I'm learning a lot of the people who started some of the organizations that we have here right now, that people are abusing right now. There's a reason why. Because the individuals who created these different branches of government, okay, it's getting real deep. It's confirmation. It's getting real deep with these gifts, isn't it? They've wanted to mask our gifts, right? They say everyone in government is corrupt, but that's not the case. People use their position to do with it what they feel they need to do to get what it is they want. But there are individuals who are no longer here who are literally ringing the alarm spiritually. So allow people to think that you guys are spreading propaganda, false doctrine. Keep knowing it's the truth that you are being given from those individuals that can only bring it to you, because you are the only one that is observing, that is open to it, and is listening. You guys will be blessed extremely. We sitting here talking about where's the money. All of you guys on YouTube talking about your platforms and the shadow banning and all of these things. And these individuals who fought for rights, freedom of speech, civil liberties, the Constitution, 10 Commandments, all of these things. And you guys are out here being judged and taken from and stolen from financially, right? So of course, why would not the man who created the financial system come through? You see how real it is. Okay now. All right now. The divine realm controls more here than people realize. All right? They really, really do. There are more people connected than disconnected. The world wants you to think that you're the only one tapped in and no one sees or hears your plights. But let me tell you firsthand, every time I speak, confirmation, you have quick spirit moves. Every time I speak, something transpires. 6:46. All right now. Let that be a message to you guys. All right. The numbers, 66 I'm seeing on this car. I'm seeing 1212, 1221. You're seeing mirroring energy. I'm seeing 88. I'm seeing 777. I'm seeing 333, 444, 414, 459, 505. 527. That's what I got. I'll be back later.